What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joe House and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about church and why church is born and why no one goes to church. Right, that was a very bold statement, and that was me. Right, that was a very bold statement, and it looks like I might be dissing the church, and I am completely not. I'm not dissing the church at all. I love church. I'm here for church. I go to church. I love church. But I want to explain to people why this generation don't go to church. A lot of them don't, and why they think church is why they think it is. And I want to break the lies of why people think something is when it's not even that. Does that make sense? So let's just go. A lot of people don't come to church, and there is actually a reason for it, a historic reason, something like a generation broke up with the church and brought these people. I'm not really sure there's a historic reason. Well, I kind of know, but I kind of don't know, so I don't want to quote it, if that makes sense. But a lot of reasons why people don't go to church is because they're brought up with a very different view of church than what it is. A lot of people, if you don't attend church, your view of church is what you see in movies. Your view of church is what you hear and see at school. If you go to a Christian school, your view of church is if you go to a mass or something on Christmas or Easter Day. Now that's your views. And if people saw that, they think, right, church is really boring. And I would 100% agree with them. I've been to some school masses, I've been to some school church services, I've been to all that stuff, and that church is boring to me. I don't want to sit through a 4-hour service listening to someone and then once in a while looking at things and quoting back. That's not what church is, but that's what people see as church, and that's not what it is. Also, church, people see church as a very old place, just full of old people, it's an old building, and I get that. But it's not that. If you go to the right churches, there's so many young people, so many families going to church. But just because you've seen a different view, I'm saying that's not the right view. We've grown up and been told church is a very judgmental place. From my experience as well, people have told me you need to do this, and then you can come to church. And everyone's grown up in this view on church where if you're a sinner, if you do this, if you're that, you can't come to church and God won't love you. And that's not what church is. And I think that's one of the main reasons why people don't come to church, is because they don't understand that you don't have to be perfect to come to church. No one's perfect who goes to church. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people think I've got to be this, and this, and then maybe I might be accepted in church. Maybe I might be accepted there. Whereas it's the other way around. Come, you're accepted, you're loved. And maybe down the line you want to change a few things, do it. But right now it doesn't matter, we just want you to feel loved. And that's another thing, a lot of people don't feel like the church is a very unaccepting, judgmental place, probably because of past experiences of what they've had about church or what they've learned about it in school, and that's a lie. Most churches are the most accepting places in the world. I feel more accepted at church than I do anywhere else apart from my family. And that's because they are my family. I feel like they're my family. I feel like the community there is my family. I feel accepted, loved, and I know that I walk into that room and everyone in that room is for me and going for me. But some people might not have that view because of the experiences that they've had with churches and that they have been judgmental, and because we do mess up. Church as a whole does mess up loads with everything just because we're learning, because we're human. I want to say sorry if a church has ever offended you, ever hurt you. I'm saying sorry for them. I'm sorry that they've hurt you. Please try somewhere else, because they're not all like that. Church is a place of love. You can come, you can feel accepted, and then you can try and seek God. But just come and just feel loved first. I think that's one of the main reasons people think that they're going to be judgmental, hurt, and ashamed if they come to church, and that's not really what it's about. Songs. Everyone thinks it's just full of old lyrics like Kumbaya, my lord, Kumbaya. But it's not. Loads of churches now, modern songs, I'll play you a few in a bit. Loads of cool stuff like that. Just come to church for those reasons. Like, the songs are dope. If you go to the right churches, it's really cool. I think church has become a lot more modern than people think it is. Church has become a lot more different than what people think it is. I think the media and the view schools give of church is something completely different to what a lot of churches are trying to be right now. And that's the main point of this video, is saying, here, we're modern, we're lovely, we don't judge you, you are loved, you are accepted, it doesn't matter what you do or who you are, please come, we love you. And that's what we're trying to portray, but a lot of the time the church is portrayed as not that. And this is me trying to first just start and try and break that boundary or what people think church is, because that's not what church is, and I just want to apologise for that, because that is not what church is. Church is meant to be a place where you're loved, accepted, no matter who you are and what you are, and this is what I'm trying to say to you. Come to church if you want to. Just go, told people you are loved and accepted there, and if you haven't been before, I'm sorry for that, and I'm just putting my hand on heart and saying I'm sorry that someone has hurt you at church. That's not what everyone is, and that's not real what. I love you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Just me ranting, really talking about church. I've got loads of videos and stuff like this. There'll be more of these in the future. Love you lots, guys. I'll see you next time. Take care.